right? I've publicly announced about launching MMM 2011 in the beginning of this year. All the officials and deputies spoke on that. Why haven't they stopped me? Why did they allow that there is now over 30 million participants and all is going well? Why am I not in prison, but instead I'm answering your questions, smiling and joking? Why is that? You know, that's quite a question. I would actually forward it. Why isn't he in prison? So since you think it's a scam, why hasn't I been stopped? So that's the question. If you're doing the same thing that you went to jail for, why aren't you doing your time yet? I'm wondering myself. Sergei Mavrodi, as well as myself, we both wonder why he's not in prison yet. It's not your freaking business, because you don't know anything and don't understand a damn thing. It was the news of the week. Screw that. You're asking me questions which tell that you haven't read a thing. Why have you come here then? You don't know what it's all about. You say such foolish things that tells you don't understand what you're talking about whatsoever. Everyone perceives it in a manner that it's quite clear to everybody intuitively that one can steal in this case. And the situation that one doesn't want to steal evokes amazement, and no one believes it. Is our society really that sick? I don't violate the law, the rest doesn't bother me. My motives are on the other level, totally moral. I've got to do this because it is my civic duty, and it's the only reason. It's not about money. I think that if I can help people, I must do it. I reckon it as my civic duty, and I consider myself to be right, and absolutely nothing can stop me. Madoff deceived investors. He's a fraud, and he deserved what he got. I have never deceived anyone. Neither do I deceive now. I honestly say that this is a pyramid. You can lose your money. There are certain risks, no guarantees, no promises. What's the crime here? It is bankers who are the real fraud and swindlers. And they're the ones to send to jail. What sort of country do we have? One does not violate the law, yet everyone's sure that he'll go to jail. How come? Is our state constitutional or not? The question is as follows, and no one understands it. Is there a deception or not? The rest doesn't matter. There is no deception, which means I can do whatever I want to. And okay, don't bring your money. Everyone is honestly warned of everything. I don't violate the law, so what's the problem here? In reality, MMM is good for a state. The government is silly, that's why it doesn't understand it. Because in particular, MMM relieves the social stress, and the participants of MMM are happy and glad. They've got no protest moods. And at that, MMM doesn't require neither expenses nor any trouble. It grows very much like wild grass beside a fence, and everyone's glad and happy. In fact, should the government be smarter, it really should cherish us.